What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Voidline Games. I'm your host, Leo. Today I got some awesome news. I was able to get myself a Western Digital SN850, which is right here. Alright, so I was able to get this because I wanted to upgrade my PlayStation 5 since I was invited to try out the beta. This, by the way, full disclosure, before we do anything, keep in mind that you cannot do this unless you're running the beta version for this update. Make sure if you did sign up, check your email. You might be in your spam or anything. If you got an invitation, you should be able to upgrade your PlayStation 5 and be able to do this, right? Yes, I know what you're saying. I know what you're probably thinking. It's expensive right now. Yes. At the moment, we have Western Digital, we have Firecuda, Seagate's Firecuda, and I believe from what I heard, the last news was Aorus. I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong, but Aorus is also coming out with their own, which is also compatible. Right now, we're strictly, I'm not going to talk about any of those because I'm going to talk about this, and I'm only information about this right now. But for right now, if you go to the Western Digital store, if you're looking at a 2 terabyte right now, it's about $550, $450 on a sale discount right now as of the time of this filming of this video. So if you want to head on over to the website, I'll give you a link in the description below. All right, so without further ado, let's just see if we can unbox this real quick. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Wait, let me remove the plastic. Hold on. Look at that. Look how tiny this thing is. So according to Newegg's website right now, they're saying that this SSD specifically has a 7,000 megabit read speed and a 5,300 write speed. So what this basically means is that your games should load faster, should run smoother. We're going to install our SSD into our PlayStation 5. So what you're going to need is your SSD and your PlayStation. Yes, your PlayStation 5. This is mine, by the way, and don't ask me about customizations because I haven't done anything to this thing, okay? So be careful when you're opening these things because you could scratch the console. So what you want to do is you want to lay it down nicely onto the, you're going to place your finger right here at the tip. I don't know if you can see that. Right here at the tip, and then you're going to gently pull it off like that, see? Just put a little force on the bottom and make sure your fingertips are on the top, see? So off comes the shell. Yeah. So what you want to do is afterwards, you want to do the same thing on the other end. The exact same thing. You want to just put your fingers in nicely. Look at that. Not even a snap. See? Check that out. Then just take it out. And then voila. We're done. Alright, so as you guys can see here, we have the fan. Just want to quickly explain. We have the CD drive here, and then we have the SSD bay right here. So now let's open it. All right, you're gonna want to find yourself some screwdrivers, and all that stuff just in case. I carry mainly this little computer repair kit of mine here, so it shouldn't be that hard for me to work on. Okay, now carefully, you might want to get yourself a 2 millimeter, or however you say it, millimeter flathead screw or a Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to quickly just use your Phillips screwdriver or your flathead. I would just use your flathead. Just remember it's a 2 millimeter at least. Pull it out. See, do not lose this screw. Okay, we're going to set that to the side. We're going to nicely lift up from here. Cool, look, check that out. See, as you can see, it doesn't have anything in there. Inside, you'll find the screw that you need to place it in one of these holes in here to hold down your SSD so it doesn't fall off if you're moving it around. Make sure, quickly right here, make sure that you match up that teeth right there. It's hard to miss, but make sure that you match up those teeth right there as they go inside. Now, we're going to grab your SSD 2 terabyte drive or 1 terabyte 500, whichever one you got. Make sure that the teeth align, like I mentioned before, nicely in there. And then when that's done, you see it's gonna like lift up itself, no problem. So like I said, I have my own SSD screw here that I'm gonna place. Put back the lid. And mind you, remember guys, that this SSD here, it already has its own heatsink. So it'll be fine when it comes down to having the heat flow through without it catching on fire, because these things get really hot when you're transferring a lot of data and playing games through it, all that kind of stuff. They get extremely hot. So just wanted to point that out to you guys. So once you're done with that, you're gonna want to put it back nicely. Make sure this thing goes in properly, because there you go. Okay, now we put this back. So the same screw you pulled out, just right here, put it right back. And we're going to put it back. Now, when you're ever screwing something on these things, just try not to put too much force, too much pressure, because then it gets a little hard for you to take it back out. And you know, sometimes these things can like strip themselves over time. So there you go. And basically, once you're done with this like that, you know, you put down the lid, you're pretty much all set. Okay, cool. So now that we have our PlayStation powered on, you're going to see this. If you'd installed it correctly, you're going to see this M.2 SSD storage. It says to use your M.2 SSD, you need to format it. So what we're going to do basically here is just we're going to format. We're going to just grab our controller and then just click on the format M.2 SSD. When you click on that, it'll start formatting. It says right here, the read speed of your M.2 SSD is as follows. If you experience problems while playing a game, install the M.2 SSD storage. Try installing it in console storage. So right off the bat, the read speed there is 6,549, which somewhat advertises from like what it said on the boxing of 7,000, which is fair enough. We're going to go ahead and press X. We're okay. Now you get this screen. It says your M.2 SSD has been formatted. To change where your games are installed, go to Settings, Storage, Installation, Location. To safely remove your M.2 SSD, turn off your PS5 first. And that's it. So now we're loading it up. And you'll come across this screen right here that you're in beta. And you'll be right onto your screen. So now I want to go ahead and go into the settings just to show you guys. Storage. This is my console storage. See, the 800 gigabytes that we all have when we buy our PlayStation 5s. And then the M.2 storage right here, which says WDS200, which is my brand new Western Digital 2 terabyte. As you can see, it has nothing in there. We're going to load this bad boy up. And I have my USB extended storage as well, which I have 4 terabytes on it. But I'm, you know, playing all these games, so we have a lot to fill in. All right. So install location. You can pick where you want to get your stuff installed on. See, look, now you can change it now, see? PS5 games and apps, you can do console storage or M.2 storage. And then PS4, you could either pick console storage, M.2 SSD, or USB extended storage. And that's pretty much it. Once you're done, you're all set. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation of how to install your SSD inside your PlayStation 5. Hopefully you guys got selected for the beta and you guys were able to participate. And if you guys are so anxious about getting an SSD, I'll link some references down below so you guys can check out some prices. And then from there, you guys can make a decision if you feel like you're ready to buy one or not. I would say give it some time before buying one if you don't have the money for it. Some people might say it's not worth it, blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm not here for anything negative. I'm just here to show you guys something on my end that I learned myself and would like to show my viewers as well. So hopefully you like and subscribe and comment your opinion or something that you feel like you want to add to it. My name is Leo, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video.